Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'll be showing you how you'll be able to apply and get verified on Instagram. uh, if you have seen account with that blue check mark next to their name, you may be wondering what the heck is all about and how they go about getting it. And today I'm going to be discussing those things and how you can go about doing it step by step, and how you can get your verified Instagram account. And also I'm going to show you how to apply for it, and the qualification Instagram is looking for that you need to meet before you can get verified on Instagram. You know, before for you to get verified on Instagram, you need to be a public figure or a brand or a business, and you need to you may have written something about you on the internet. And most of the time, the Instagram only gets people verified, especially big brands, that they get them verified so that people can impersonate them, so that you can know that this is actually their genuine account. So that is the reason why you see previously you can't request for that. But in this video, I'll be showing you how you can go about getting that blue check mark, and I'll be explaining to you the same way how you can go about it as I am doing it for my account today. I'll show you everything how you can go about doing it, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Simply make sure you turn on the post notifications so that anytime when I post new content, you will also be notified about that. So make sure that you click the subscribe button right now, and make sure you click the notification button right now. You understand? And me and you know that whenever someone comes to your Instagram account and they are able to see that your Instagram account is verified, if you can see that this my account that I'm using hasn't been verified. So this update I just learned about it today, so that's why I say I want to video it so that I can show you how also you can go about applying it, because I will be applying. I just applied for it with my account just some minutes ago. So I'll be showing you how you also can be able to apply for it, and the criteria you need to meet for you to be able to be verified on Instagram. You understand? So before I'll show you how you can go about getting verified on Instagram, you have to know that there is so much that goes into your verification being approved than simply applying for it. Instagram has a very strict set of rules that they look for when someone apply, and if you don't meet that criteria, then you'll be denied. And when you get denied, you receive a notification on your Instagram tabs that says you did not meet the criteria and that you have been denied, and you can reapply for this every 30 days. And also, if you are being approved, so you're going to receive a notification on your notification bar as well that says the opposite, that you have been approved. You understand? And you'll be able to get that check mark on your account. The first thing that Instagram look for is authenticity in your account. Okay, they want your account to be a real person, or your account is a real business, or it should be an entity. Generally, they won't approve of generic account, like say a fan account for a celebrity. So you want to make sure that the account you are trying to get verified is authentic. The next thing is that Instagram looks into is that they want to make sure that the content that you are uploading is your own content and you have the rights to it. You understand? So in general, they won't verify your posting account or feature account. So make sure that you meet all these criteria as best as you can. You understand? And you have to make sure that your account has to be a public account. You understand? Because for you to get verified on on Instagram, your account must be a public account. If your account is if you put your account on private, you won't get approved. You understand? And then the next thing also you need to do is that you need to complete. You need to have filled out your bio. You understand? Including a profile picture and a few posts on your account. Okay. You need to have everything filled out in the edit your profile section. So to the last thing is, and one of the last thing that is notable, your account needs to be notable, and by that I mean that you or your company or your business entity must be written about in a well publication, that is in a well-known publication, either in print or the internet. And I think internet is probably way higher here, because it's unlikely someone gonna be searching through magazine for your name. If that is the one criteria that you are missing, I'll advise you that you work on that now. And keep in mind that they do state that any sort of paid promotion, so if you pay a company to write about you, and they somehow tell, or you somehow tell the company to write about you, or you pay them, Instagram is not going to approve of it, you understand? Or maybe you do an advert, you understand, you do a paid advert, maybe like, for example, you go to Ghana Web and pay them to do an article about you, you understand, or an article about you on their blog. They won't accept that, you understand? So it has to, most of the time, once an article is being posted on the internet or on this blog, most of the time you see they write that is a sponsored post, you understand? So these are some of the things that Instagram goes into or look into, you understand, before they get your account approved, you understand? So if you are unable to, maybe let's say for example, for one reason or the other, no publication have ever written about you, or nobody has written about you on the internet, one of the best way to go about it is you can approach all these big time bloggers, people who are into blogging, you understand? Not that these are me talking about you getting yourself published, have a publication, me talking about you getting yourself being written about on the internet. It's not a necessary, it's not compulsory you have that, but it's advisable, you understand? It's not compulsory that they might have write about you on the internet before Instagram is going to approve you, you understand? It's just that it's advisable, you understand? Because based on my research, that's what I've been able to see, that for you to get up, it's always been suggested. A lot of people suggest that if you want to get approved, it's always good to get yourself, or make sure that someone has to write about you on the internet, you understand? And one of the ways to do that is by approaching all these bloggers, or maybe if you have a friend that is a blogger or a friend, you understand, you can tell them to write something about you on their blog, you understand? Or you can either tell somebody to you can meet a friend of yours, you understand? You can meet a friend of yours that can help you create a Wikipedia page about yourself, you understand? Because you can create a Wikipedia page yourself, in the sense whereby, what I mean is that when you go on your computer or your laptop or your phone and you're trying to create a Wikipedia page, Wikipedia will be easily detect that it's you. So you have to make sure that you tell someone, you understand, to go and create a Wikipedia page. So you have to make sure that let's say for example you have a friend that has a computer, you understand? Maybe let's say for example you are living in Tema, for example, you understand, you're living in Tema. You can maybe go to a friend of yours that live in La Paz, because you see that place, they are very far apart. Because not that all these things, they look at your location, your IP, you understand, all these things. So you can go to, maybe let's say if you have a friend in La Paz, you have to try to go to a far place, you understand? Even maybe you don't have a friend place, you yourself can do it on your behalf, but you have to make sure that you go leave the place you are. Let's say you are living in Tema, you have to make sure you go to another area, because not that everything you do on the internet, you understand, you are being monitored, you understand? The internet monitors your activity and know what you're doing, you understand? So they know where you always log in into your computer or your mobile phone, where you always bathe, sleep and browse, you understand? They know all those information. So it's good you go to another place, you understand? Then you can go there and create a Wikipedia. And note that if you are the one that want to go, maybe let's say for example you don't have a friend, maybe let's say you're in Tema and you want to go to La Paz, and maybe you don't have a friend in La Paz, then I'll advise you that if you go there and you want to create a Wikipedia page, make sure that you don't use your computer, make sure you don't use your phone to do that. Make sure you use a different computer, you understand? Because Wikipedia page is only you are being allowed only to create you are not allowed to create a Wikipedia page. It's only someone that can create a Wikipedia page for you, you understand? So because when you have a Wikipedia page, it also helps very, very well, you understand? So these are just some of the criteria that you really need to what need that you need to what fulfill for you to what get approved. You can see that this is my account. You can see I've not been verified because this information you see I'm giving to you, I just get to know about it today. You understand? So I just wanted to shoot the video as because I just applied for my own just 30 minutes ago. You understand? So I want to show you how I was able to what go also about what applying for it. You understand? I know that when you request for it, you don't get approved instant. You have to wait for Instagram to what get back to you. I know that before. One of the requirements for you to apply for you to be verified on Instagram is that you need to have an ID. You need to either have an international passport, or you need to have a driver's license, or you need to have a national ID. You understand? They don't accept health insurance. They don't accept health insurance. So you have to make sure you either have an international passport or a national ID. You understand? Or what? Yeah. International passport, a national ID or a driver's license. And also know that before you be able to apply to get verification on the get verified on Instagram, you have to make sure that you have some post on your account. You understand? It's not like you just create a new account. No, it's not possible. You have to make sure you have some posts that have been on your account. You understand? For let's say like 3 weeks or 2 weeks. You understand? Before you go ahead, but to apply. You understand? You have to make sure you do that. You understand? And you have to, as I told you, you have to make sure that your content of your post resonates with what your profile is all about. You understand? If you look at how I arrange my profile, if you look at, I have some little posts about pictures, a lot of pictures about me here on my what Instagram handle. You understand? So you want to make sure that what you have a little post about yourself there. You understand? Get some little following. You understand? Have some little followers. You understand? Before you go ahead and what apply for it. You understand? So for you to go about applying for you to get verified on Instagram, all you just need to do is when you are logged into your Instagram account, you just tap on your picture here. You understand? You tap on the three button at the top here. You do these three ticks. Then you click on settings. And make sure that before you do that, you have to make sure you update your Instagram app to the current. You have to make sure your Instagram application is updated to the current version. You understand? So you have to make sure it's what updated. So once you tap this, you know that this tutorial works whether you're on an Android phone or an iOS phone. You understand? So once you tap this three at the top, you just tap settings here. So depending on how your account is, you understand? Like for example, my account is a business account. Or you just for business account, if your account is a business account, whether your account is a business account or your account is a personal account, all you just need to do is go to accounts. You understand? And you're going to see where they say to request verification. Then you tap on it, and then you can see your username is going to show. So you're going to ask you to put in your full name. That is, you have to put your full name where they say full name, and then known as. What they mean by known as is maybe the name people know you with. Maybe if you have a nickname that you're popular with, people know you about, then you put it. Then you also have to choose a category where your account fall into. You understand? And most of the time, if you want to request for getting verified on Instagram, it's good to make sure you change your account to a business account, and you can easily do that. To change your account to a business account, it's very easy to change that. You understand? It's very easy to do that. You understand? Maybe in a separate video I will shoot a video on how you can go about switching your account from a personal account to a business account. So once you have chosen a category, the next thing you want to do is attach your ID. You have to have a picture of your ID. You need to snap it. You have to make sure that it shows all the edges of your ID. You understand? You have to make sure it looks very perfectly carved out. You understand? So if you're using a national ID, you want to have the back and the front. You understand? Or if you're using a driver license, you want to have the back and the front. The passport, you have to make sure you bring out every detail. Make sure the picture comes out very clear. It's not blurred. So make sure you take the picture maybe in the daytime, or get a good camera to snap the picture so it comes out very clear. You understand? You have to make sure you have that. You understand? So once you do that, you can then upload for it. You can then upload it, and then once you upload it, you can then click on send. So that's how you can go about applying to get verified on Instagram. It's as easy as ABCD. You understand? But as I told you, you have to make sure that this criteria I mentioned, you have to try as much as possible to have them, you understand? I know that the remaining you might be able to get them. Maybe the only difficult part might be you getting someone to write about you on the internet, and I've told you how you can go about it. You understand? You can get somebody to talk about you on his blog, or you can get somebody to write a Wikipedia page for you, or you can create a blog yourself and write something about yourself. You understand? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. You understand? So that when people go, like, when I say people writing about you, one especially, let's take for example, you go and meet a blogger, they write about you, or maybe you go and create a Wikipedia page. It's always good that after you do that, when you get back home, you also try and type your name on Google, see if something is going to come out. You understand? Most of the time, if you type your name on Google, you might see your Facebook profile and some of your social media handles showing up. That does not mean that you're going to qualify for that too. When I mean somebody written about, is a blog post specifically written about you by someone. You understand? Hope you get the idea of what I say. Try as much as possible to fulfill all these criteria before you apply for how to you apply for getting verified on Instagram. So thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, and make sure you turn on the notification so that anytime I update a new video, you will be able to get updated about it. You understand? So, and it's very easy if you are on the mobile app. So to subscribe to my YouTube channel, once you're on any of my video, all you just need to do is tap on the subscribe button like this, and then you click on the bell bar like this, so that you will be notified whenever I make an upload. So that's how you can go about subscribing to my YouTube channel. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe right away. Thank you.